Hello, YouTube. I'm joined by Freakunasty, and we're playing another Modern League with Sultai Satoru, with obviously some really spicy stuff in there, other combos, some roots. We're gonna get down to our roots. But yeah, I'm gonna turn over the deck tech to Freak.
Yeah, so this is a Sultai, all kind of everything here is all synergy. So it's a full synergy deck. The idea being that when you have Asmo and Oval Chase Daredevil, which already have great synergy along with the Underworld Cookbook with Insidious Roots, you start getting a lot of value. Well, you can add more value to this by having cards like Bloodghast and Cauldron Familiar and Feasting Troll King in the mix, so that you have tons and tons of stuff coming out of the graveyard to fuel your roots. But one thing I noticed about these is that all these things also have in common uh, is that these things also trigger Satoru. So Witch's Oven Cauldron Familiar plus Satoru, every time that you cycle the Cauldron Familiar from the graveyard back to play, draw a card. Every time that your Bloodghast comes back into play from the graveyard, draw a card. So same thing with Feasting Troll King. So this deck is just like taking these already existing synergies and kind of mashing them together because they already have a lot of crossover.
Gotcha.
It does make the mana a little awkward. As you can see, we're on a couple of Watery Graves, a couple of Overgrown Tombs, Breeding Pool, and then one Surveil Land, two basics. No basics that cast our off-color cards because we're basically mono black. Maybe you can run one forest in the deck so that your pick your poisons are always live post board, but your roots creatures also give you colors. So hopefully you can get a roots down to something like that. And then the rest of it is just like a little bit of removal spells with fatal pushes, and then just a few kind of tutor targets for your Urza Saga package. Nice thing about this deck is that you also can board into other edict effects when things like maybe the Satoru isn't as good because you're playing against a Bolt deck, whereas Insidious Roots is great against Bolt decks. So like you can find room like very easily. Another thing also often too, you'll probably see us do quite a bit is just take out one Feasting Troll King. There's quite a few matchups in Modern where this card is the goddamn, um, but there's plenty of other ones where this is just like gets Unholy Heated, gets Solituded, gets Leyline Binding, and just has zero value. So you
Yeah.
always kind of wanna like you don't want to be too deep in this. There was a time where I was thinking maybe I wanted a third one, but I think that you probably are just going to be stuck playing two. Whereas your Bloodghast, your Cauldron Familiars just will always get you the value you want.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's gonna be a lot of triggers on the stack. That's all I can say.
Yes, this is going to put a lot of triggers in the stack. This is the type of deck that if you're going to play it in paper as well, what I like to do is I like to put things right next to my library, like right to the left of my library, and then I literally will move them in order. So like I'll have my Insidious Roots right next to my library, and then right next to it I'll put like the Underworld Cookbook. And so when I tap this, cycle Daredevil, I'll put this on top of the roots and say, okay, this triggers, then this triggers, just to kind of help. The same way that Magic Online does it, but it just kind of helps keep everything together.
Yeah. No, that's very important mention because obviously on Magic Online all the triggers show up on on the screen, but knowing how to actually play it on paper is very key and giving those tips like that to kind of
Yeah,
help
same
out with
thing
that.
if I'm like, okay, Roots, Satoru, Familiar. This is the order in which I'm going to resolve these. Now that I've sacked this Familiar to the Witch's Oven,
Yeah,
like so it's
exactly.
like, okay, sack Familiar to Witch's Oven, get back Familiar, trigger Satoru, trigger Roots. All right, resolve, this is coming to play. It's also going to put a trigger on the stack to drain you. Let that resolve. Now draw my card. Now get my 1/2, you know,
Yeah,
can just kind of help.
awesome. Is there anything else we're
Sideboards all
missing?
hate.
Yeah, as I say, yeah, I was gonna say like anything else in the main deck, but yeah, sideboard, yeah, definitely got a lot of hate for a lot of different matchups. So
Yeah, not sure about these break the ices. We'll see how that comes up. But Shieldred's Edict or the Instant Speed Edict or the Split Second Edict. I don't remember what it's
Yes.
called.
Sudden Edict, I
Yeah,
think.
Sudden Edict.
Yeah.
You want one of these too because against decks like
Zoo.
Domain Zoo or against Murktide, like a lot of times they can hold up 1 mana like interaction against you when you have these.
Yep.
And Edict is way better against those decks, but or the Sudden Edict, but Shieldred's Edict is way better against decks like Four Color Control and Yawgmoth, where it's like you're going to sometimes want to pick Planeswalker.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
I think that's pretty much everything as well. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in round number 1. Here we are for round number 1, and we won the dice roll. Oh, baby.
We will take the play, and
This hand
I
is
mean,
nuts. Yeah.
obviously, I'm going to keep the Asmo Cookbook hand.
I don't know. It seems medium to me. I'm just kidding.
All right, Giganta revealed, so one of like 4, 5 different decks in the meta right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Companions aren't broken. Nah. I mean, sadly, like, Giganta isn't, like, the biggest thing in those decks anyways, but it's just crazy
It's
that they
just
can
free.
play this.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
free.
free card.
Especially with, like, Domain. Like you can play, or all the decks, you can play around Blood Moon. It's like, yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, Steam Vents, Preordain,
Preordain.
probably against um
Prowess.
the Breach Prowess deck, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
let's
can't.
get their triggers stacking right away.
I can't stress the importance of, like, when your opponent plays, like, stuff to try to figure out what they're on, because it definitely helps with, like, different, like, the plays that we're trying to do. But obviously, City's Roots is a pretty nuts draw. I think we're just slamming that.
Yeah, I think this was a little bit better than playing an Asmo this
So,
turn, so
yeah, I agree.
let's go Insidious Roots and make a thing.
Yep. Yeah, knowledge of the format is very important in Modern. So,
So next turn we'll have Saga be able to push whatever they play and make another Roots token. Feeling pretty good about our spot currently.
yeah, me too.
I guess I can make them cast a spell now.
Yeah, I like that. I like blocking, saving some life. It's basically gaining us, you know. Yeah,
It just gained us 4 life.
yeah,
And I have an endless supply of these. And they spent life.
yeah.
Oh my, this is also a good draw.
Jeez.
So let's play this.
Mhm. Yeah,
Let's discard this.
Yeah, this is pretty disgusting.
Let's play this.
Get another cookbook.
Let's
Yeah,
shoot
shoot.
this.
Yeah, immediately.
Get another cookbook. Play it.
I think this is outlawed in multiple states. Jeez.
And make more plants.
Yeah. Yeah. Opponent saw the writing on the wall. Okay, prowess.
So I don't need the needle.
No.
I do kind of want the other graveyard hate.
Yeah, against Underworld Breach, especially when they're playing Preordain, that kind of screams that to me.
And I think there's really nothing else here that I love other than maybe the edicts.
Yeah, I was thinking Edicts probably, but I mean, what do we cut?
Maybe a pick your poison.
Um,
So in these sorts of matchups, like this card is just not that good against Unholy Heat. So I think I'm willing to go down 1.
yeah.
I think I do want to keep the other one because it ends games quickly, but so does Roots, and they don't have like a lot of answers to Roots unless they are splashing green for Pick Your Poison.
Yeah.
Um, Pick Your Poison on Enchantment is really strong against us, but on Artifact it's not that good. So I don't really worry too much about pick your poison. When it picks off a Saga is when it feels the worst.
I agree.
Um, I do think I want this other edict though. I don't really know what else to go. I guess we could trim an oven.
Yeah.
Could trim a bloodghast.
Yeah, it can't block, but it just has a lot of senior synergy.
I think I'm gonna trim an oven for it. Submit. So that Roots was basically the best draw in our entire deck, which was kind of neat.
Yeah.
Um, the sand's pretty good. I like the sand.
Yeah, me too.
So we'll keep. I don't have any black mana currently, but who fucking needs it?
Yeah. Overrated. We have more black sources in our deck than any other color, so. Okay, they are splashing green. Green confirmed.
Yep.
Oh, psh.
Well, we found our green mana, or we found our black mana. So let's go like this.
Play the cookbook.
Play the cookbook. And I think I'm just gonna pass the
Yeah,
turn.
because we could, if they just don't get Delirium and attack, we can just get the Cauldron Familiar back and block. But they
Yeah,
also
I
have.
especially I want them to play another threat here first and then attack, and then it's like free. Oh, perfect.
Oh, man.
So now unless they have a
Mutagenic growth, but then we
mutagenic
gain
growth, yep.
we gain a lot of life.
Well, good shit on nerd.
Yep.
That was a good draw.
Yeah.
So we can't get back to Bloodghast this turn, but next turn we get to get it back. So
Yeah. Play the roots.
let's play the Roots. I guess I'll just pass the turn again.
Yep. We don't need to do our stuff at sorcery speed.
I guess if they pick your poisonous, it's kind of a problem. I have no blocks. They only have 4 cards in hand. Even if this was triple burn spell, that's only 13 damage, so
Is this the red yeah, don't even know. I couldn't think of the name.
that's okay. They do get to draw 2 cards, which is kind of a problem for it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We have another one. And an edict. I'm pretty sure we're just in good shape here.
Yeah, I think so.
I am going to get the cat back and make another token. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Jeez.
I
Just
don't mind if I do.
yeah. Just tap the top of the deck and all the things that you want will appear. Jeez.
And then I think I'm still just going to edict
Yeah, yeah. We can
instead of cookbook. Although maybe I'm supposed to cookbook.
um we do have plenty of blockers for the Soul Scar Mage.
No, we don't. We have this one, and this one, really. Because if I tap this for mana,
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm saying like if we don't Shielder's Edict, then but I don't know.
yeah, I kind of do just want to attack.
Yeah. Attack for 1.
Well, I would attack for 2, I think.
Yeah, then I think we're playing Cookbook then.
Yeah. So we'll just attack with this. I'll leave the familiar back for a blocker. Play this on second main. Pass. Alright, preordain.
Oh, I didn't know what they did. I don't know what they did with the preordain because I think on the right hand side it's all.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
They went
Top bottom.
yeah, top bottom.
Okay, and they're casting
Uh,
another one. They probably.
Probably kept
Yeah.
the other preordain.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this deck it kind of
That's
makes
why they
sense.
fetched for the blue source.
This one kind of makes sense because they're chaining it for prowess, but for other people that do that, it's like might as well just bottom the card.
Okay, they bobble me. They're gonna see another Insidious Roots and Scoop. Alright, Swift Spear. No attacks.
Wow.
I wonder why.
Are you about to figure out why? That's pretty funny.
Interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other cookbook actually doesn't do very much here.
No. I think they realize they have to hold up blockers. Because 2, 4, 6. Okay. We only have 8 damage, but we could
I can
Shield's
edict.
Edict.
I can edict them, or I can discard both things and shoot one of them down with Asmo, and then
Yeah.
attack.
Hmm.
Next turn we get to get a an oven and just kind of go nuts.
True.
So I
Yeah.
guess we'll discard here.
Yeah, I think it's safer. That way we have a blocker out, like, as well, to do this line.
Well, I can still cast this
True.
instead of like making the other playing the other cookbook. So am I attacking?
Hmm.
I think I attack with this. I think I attack with these. I still have make a construct up or edict.
Yeah.
Okay, they bolt the Satoru.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's fine. They're worried about me rootsing. I guess I discarded the land, huh? So I can't actually get this back and trigger the roots again right now. Did
Yeah.
I punt? Hmm, I don't think so. I think this was fine. No, just pass and hold up the edict. I don't think I can die from 17. I can also eat food if I absolutely have to.
True. We do have a lot of options.
I guess if they had a breach, it could be bad, but they don't have any DRCs in play, so significantly less bad.
They're kind of an awkward spot because on the backswing we can, yeah, we have one short of lethal, but well, with the construct it would be lethal.
So we'll make a construct. Do I make another construct?
Hmm.
I think no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Grab a witch's oven.
Play the
Play a
cookbook.
cookbook. Play a Satoru.
Go ham. There another bolt.
This bolt doesn't do anything. They bolt
Yeah.
the Satoru? Okay, I get this back in response.
And we do get our blood gas back with haste, so it's kind of nice.
Yep. And we get to trigger the roots again.
Yep.
And I get to kill something.
Yeah. Opponent's not scooping. They're never conceding.
Okay, they actually might be able to pump it out of the damage range, but that's kind of still okay. Because
Yeah.
I can just pass and they'll have nothing left. Also, too, this is going to trigger my roots again.
Yep.
Okay. They're going to flashback both darts. They're literally going to have nothing left, and I'm just going to say go. Right? Like, I'm just not going to do anything. I'll just say go.
It's like I saved my Soulscar mage. What did it cost you? Everything. You know.
Everything, yeah.
Uh.
Also, too, this is going to put 6/1/1 counters on itself.
Yes.
Because it's a source they control is dealing damage to itself.
I don't think they see that.
Okay.
So it's just gonna die when they untap.
Yep. They have one card left in their hand.
I don't know why they didn't just kill the Asmo and like do one to the construct.
Wait,
too.
this did damage to itself. Oh, yeah, that's non-combat damage, right? 6 damage to itself. What the hell? This should have 6/1/1 counters on it.
It should. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Yeah.
Got him.
Prowess, yeah. Just bring in the removal spells, take out the slow Troll King, and I think we took out like one Witch's Oven or something.
Yeah,
No,
I
we
took
took
out
out
one Witch's Oven also.
Or was it a Bloodghast?
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
no, we took out a Witch's Oven.
Okay,
but to be fair, those are two very, very good hands.
Yes, we top decked insanely well, but you know, it doobies like that. We've been on the other end of those, so you know it's only fair.
Yeah. Also, too, I mean, that's kind of what you want in your synergy deck is to draw your synergy cards. And
Yes.
But yeah, that kind of shows the power of like how far ahead you can get and how fast.
Yeah. Well, any other thoughts on the deck and the matchup?
No, I don't think it's that lopsided. By the way,
No, I don't
I
think
think
so
that
either.
they have a lot of tools, but
Yeah. Alrighty, well we'll catch you guys in the next round. Alrighty, here we are for round number 2, and we are losers of the die roll. This hand does like a lot of nothing. Unless we draw land, then we can do stuff.
yeah.
I think it's
Or
a
if it
no.
had a cookbook. If this hand had a cookbook, it would be
Insane.
cooking.
Yeah.
All right, we can do better. Mm-hmm. The old oops all land hand.
Yeah.
I mean, this is very powerful and important, and I like the Undercity Sewer here.
Yeah, which we could put back. What?
No,
Oh,
I would keep it. I want to keep the fetches for
that's right.
later.
I always forget about that. Yeah, if this is swamp, probably throw back. Or overgrown tomb.
Yeah, I think I'd put back swamp.
Yeah, I'm down for trying this. We're on the draw, so we have one draw. We can play the Undercity Sewers, Surveil.
Go back to swamp.
We're gonna run it into a deck where the Cauldron Familiar was just gonna be insane.
We're gonna get grief scammed here is what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, look
But
at
at least
their
they only really have one card they're taking from us that way.
true. Joke's on them. Our hand is terrible by itself.
Oh no, a Spirebluff Canal. And a Ragavan.
Oh no.
Murktide.
Yeah.
Well, we drew another land. GG.
Yeah.
I don't think that's good enough.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And I
Yeah.
don't want them to have it.
No. Yeah, that'd be real bad. The problem is they
You
can
always,
cast.
you always end up losing the die roll, mulliganing, and keeping risky hands against the turn 1 Ragavan decks. You ever notice that? What the
Yikes.
fuck?
Well, luckily they don't really get much of a advantage, right? They don't.
I mean, they play subtleties in their deck, like,
True, true.
and this is just more of a clock. They're just
Yeah.
stealing a creature from us that, like,
Yeah.
is gonna beat our face in.
Don't worry, we'll draw land.
Oh, good. Oh, good, they didn't cast it. Well, I guess they could still cast it if they find a land.
They've been bobble. They're doing that in the damage step. Nice.
Oh, they didn't find the land.
Poggers.
This doesn't block.
That's my favorite, is when you play Bloodghast in your deck and you're like, I wish you could block. But obviously, if it could block, it'd be even more insane.
They kept a 1-land Ragavan hand against us, and they're gonna get away with it because we don't have anything. Fuck.
Yep. They can't discard stuff, so.
But we just gave them 2 mana.
I know.
We don't have any interaction.
I understand. But at least Ragavan can't have his grubby paws on our cards.
I think they should have cast the Satoru last turn, but whatever.
I think so too. Yeah, now they just got counter magic up for days. And we dodge.
I'm good.
Uh,
We put 1 back. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Alright, I want these. Need this. Don't need this. Want this. I think we might want to play 2 of these. This card also really bad against Unholy Heat again. Like, so much so that I think it's like straight up a liability.
I agree.
And I think this is the type of matchup where you can go down and oval chase because you're just going to try and get your value everywhere else.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if we had any other hand of functional Magic the Gathering cards, I think we would.
We just should have mulled to 5, I guess.
We should have. Yeah.
It's like when you every single time in Magic leagues when you keep a Dirtlebot hand after you mulligan, where you're like, well, you know, I have a few extra looks at things. If I find anything that's not just land, Bloodghast, like I'll be able to play the game. Like, you know, if we literally find anything in this row.
Yes, and the sad thing is, it's just like.
It just missed.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Urza Saga would have been a good draw. Like.
Yeah, we had so many insane draws.
We had a lot of really good draws. Everything in this row, these. I guess I should have left the Satoru on top, but they were going to get it, and then we would have got the second one. I could have just played it.
Yeah.
Then they bolt it and attack anyway, but it's like at least we're making them trade resources. I don't know.
Yeah. Being on the draw with a derpy hand against Ragavan is not good.
We have an edict here. This
yeah.
is fun.
We have two edicts like effects, and we have Urza Saga.
Yeah, I mean, just pick your poison isn't an edict for a long time, though.
Correct. We're hoping we don't get to the point where it is an edict.
Yeah, I would have
Excuse me.
much rather been grief scammed that game.
Yeah, me too. Which says a lot.
It's just like when one lander Ragavan gets there, it gets there so goddamn hard.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder if they brought in Blood Moon.
Yeah, it's kind of telegraphed for sure.
Also, too, I mean, like, just very clearly they want to play Spell Pierce, so I'm not going to let them. Oh, shit. Whatever.
Yeah. Should we just play the Bloodghast then?
Yeah, I guess we can just play the Bloodghast
We
then.
have to fetch a swamp anyways, so might as well. Might as well play a creature that can't block into their Ragavan. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. You're
Whatever.
maybe. Yeah. Maybe you were on the right track.
I
But
just wanted
shield.
to play Urza Saga that turn and just say go. I did not mean to click the fetch land. I don't know
I
why I
know.
did.
I know. I figured that we were gonna play Urza Saga. When you played the fetch line, I was like, are you playing like 5D chess? And I'm just, getting reading the checker manual and how to play. That's
I love that they just fetched last turn and didn't do anything with this mana, so we're 100% sure that they have um, Spell Pierce now. So
yeah.
easy to play around.
I doubt it matters, but we probably should have saved the Urza Saga to post combat. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine trading this Bloodghast for a Bolt. I'll get it back.
yeah, no.
I'll get it back infinite times. I'm totally okay with this trade, especially when I have the Urza Saga in play.
Yeah,
And if I don't play the land first, they probably don't Bolt, right?
yeah.
I'd rather that they spend cards.
They left the card on top. Well, it wasn't a Slam Blood Moon.
Surgical. Okay.
Our
All right, you
Bloodghast
got it.
deal.
I
Deal.
could have fetched it. I could have fetched again, but this is. What am I doing? I literally just could have fetched again. This
Yeah.
didn't do anything. I could have just cracked the fetch. I don't know what happened. Like all of a sudden, my brain turned off at the beginning of this match.
I guess so. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I would like to get it back.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that was just stupid of me.
Yeah. I think it's just the Bloodghast, like, really didn't matter, but it was free. Yeah, free to do that. I can't say much. I've definitely made that blunder a time or two. On Moto. It's like a paper play. Like when you're a paper, you're just like, okay, crack again. And you're like, ah.
No, I
So,
don't. I don't have an excuse here. I just
yeah,
literally brain farted and didn't press my
yeah,
button.
yeah,
I and I did it 2 turns in a row, so like I'm very clearly like not all here right now, and I don't know why.
yeah. We're gonna make a construct on the end step.
Well, first
We're gonna
I am
fetch.
going to Undercity Sewer. Put this into the graveyard.
Yeah, that card loves to be in the graveyard. Sorry.
Gonna make a construct. Please, opponent.
Oh man, are they gonna bolt? I don't know why they would do it now.
Okay, they draw a card off their bubble. I'm going to make another Saga token. Okay, this,
Weird.
this makes even less sense. Uh, I'm going to get an Underworld cookbook, or should I rip their yard? I guess I have double Edict Picture Poison. I could
Yeah,
probably just get the
yeah. We're probably
cookbook.
pretty safe, hopefully, against a murky boy.
Alright, discard Oval Chase.
Opponent's gonna wish they had the bolt for for this card instead.
Well, their Spell Pierce, they think that they're going to get their Spell Pierce off right now on my Underworld Cookbook, but
Nope.
joke's on you.
Yeah, they've clearly been representing it the whole game. Preordain. What do they do with it?
Two top.
They kept both on top. Okay, must be some bangers. I'm hoping it's not that. What does the
Well,
Spirebluff Canal
it,
art look like? Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, what does the Spirebluff Canal look like in the new set?
This is,
Uh,
it's got cactuses in it too.
it's like okay, but definitely like nowhere near the OG art. Okay. I think it's better than
Uh,
the other ones, but we're comparing like yeah. Sorry,
I think that they were currently doing
math.
math for Murktide.
Gotcha.
Bop.
Yeah, just boop them.
Oh, paying new costs. Oh, now they had a second surgical. That's what they were doing. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Deal. I'm I'm reasonably sure that these two surgical extractions just cost them 4 life
Yeah,
and basically nothing else.
yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about surgical against us. I'm sure
Like
it's pretty decent at some points, but like,
I brought this in because I was worried about Hearse. You know,
yeah, me too. Yeah,
Hearse would have been way better.
I assume they might be on a mixture, but
They're still paying costs. What are you doing now? I mean, they're on two surgicals.
yeah,
I don't think that there's any mixture, and they're throwing away an unholy heat. Okay. You have 3 cards in your hand. Like, what are you doing?
oh, they're gonna wish
Um,
they had, you know. Okay.
Problem is the spell pierce here, right?
Uh, we can just play the. Oh,
I'm gonna play this first because they might have counterspell and spell pierce, and I want to tax the 2 cards. They 100% have spell pierce. I also thought maybe that they had
counterspell.
counterspell, but basically they don't have anything that they can play against us anymore, right? Like
Yeah,
I just get to attack for 3 for free here. I get to hold up Asmo. Whatever threat that they play, I have Edict. Don't pay for Spell Pierce. Shoot it with Asmo. Untap. Insidious Roots Edict. Like,
yeah. It's I don't understand some of the. I mean, especially the first surgical. Like we literally could have played around it, and like the second one surgical, and then unholy heat or construct. It's like, and they know about our Shield's edict, so.
just let it happen.
Oh,
If you have a counterspell, it's just using it here. They did have a counterspell. So they were just sandbagging the counterspell.
it's kind of odd
Interesting.
that they fetched an island.
They still have Spell Pierce. They
Yeah,
still
yeah,
have 2 cards in hand.
yeah.
But so that means that their hand is most likely Spell Pierce Murktide Regent, right?
Yeah.
And their plan next turn is to play Murktide with Spell Pierce up, but I can just kill it.
Yeah. I think what their plan is to maybe
Die.
find a removal spell. Yeah, die. Find a removal spell for Asmo, then play Murktide and hold up Spell Pierce.
Sure.
But
They still know I'm going to get them.
yeah, yeah. At this point, I'm not sure what crazy card the opponent would have.
Okay, so they did find a Lightning Bolt. Sure. Okay, they just don't have a threat at all.
Yeah.
Is it just Counterspell Spell Pierce? Oh, it's Force of Negation. Sure.
Gotcha.
I'll beat you to death with this Haywire Mine. I don't give a fuck. Okay, 2 cards in hand. They've done no things. Um, it's tapped.
Hey,
Combat. R.
our 6 turn clock is ready to go.
Wait, are they paying costs and damage now? What are they doing?
I don't think they know.
Okay. Did you do another surgical? Like, that definitely won't work.
Yeah.
How it would.
Yeah, it would work now, but
Uh, I'm really confused as to what they have in their hand if they are pausing on every activation here.
yeah. This feels like it's game 3, but it's only game 2.
Wait, why didn't they subtlety this?
I have no idea. Seems like it would be pretty free. Maybe they wanted it in play. I don't know.
Why would they want it
I
in
don't
play?
know. I literally said I don't know after my statement. I don't understand what the opponent's doing.
Maybe they wanted to put this in play and then play a Murktide and
Yeah,
hold up Spell Pierce. That way they can go
kill a snare.
Edict, sacrifice the subtlety, pick your poison, Spell Pierce. So I can pay now because I drew the land. Also, we only draw one Urza Saga this game. If we drew a second Saga, this game was over a long time ago.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, they're digging.
They're digging.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
What is that from? Or is it?
Holes.
Oh, Holes. Yeah, literally the book or movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cool, now I don't have to edict you.
what in the?
This was a good attack opponent.
Uh,
I mean, they're at 5. I'm going to attack them.
yeah. No, I know. I'm just like we literally have 8 foods. Like doing 3 damage just is like nothing.
Okay, we found Unholy Heat. Alright, let's play a Satoru. And yeah, I'll just edict them.
Yeah.
Is
While
their
they're
hand
tapped out.
double Murktide? I can pick up Asmo next turn, cast it, and still kill.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to do anything. I can kill them both.
Yes, I know.
All right, 3 cards in your hand, paying some costs. Okay, definitely. Oh, the Blood Moon. Okay, don't give a shit about that. Oh, Blood Moon Murktide is their play? Okay, they're dead.
Yeah.
This is what they've been setting up. I think they still have a Spell Pierce as their last card, by the way.
Yeah, I think so too. Well,
I'm gonna get back my Asmarana, Mordekaiser, and a Kuldakar. And I'll leave up a red mana.
yeah. Why not?
I would like to get this back, thank you.
Opponent would like to keep playing.
Yeah, I thought they were conceding, it was just lag.
Yeah. Go to 1. Okay, let's see. It didn't even show up in the chat.
Damn, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. The world may
Um,
never know.
so they waited. Yeah, I guess the pick your poison won't ever get a Blood Moon unless I already have a Roots down.
Yeah.
But whatever. Now I know to play around the
Yeah.
surgicals and not play like an idiot. I hate that I didn't get punished here for this dog shit play, but
It happens. The most
maybe they
important.
had double surgical and the idea was when I cracked my fetch they were gonna surgical again.
Uh,
How good would that have been?
but they didn't.
I
So.
know it's because I didn't crack the fetch like an
Oh
idiot, so they
yeah.
just got to keep the other surgical.
Mhm. And they're like, oh, we're rolling on house money, you know.
Yeah.
I got an extra surgical.
Yeah, but they took out all of our cats and all of our blood gases. Satoru did not have a lot of ways of triggering anything anymore.
No.
And by not a lot, I mean getting a Haywire Might off a Saga.
Oh baby.
I want a Troll King. I don't think I do. I think I'm just fine with this.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, it being bad against Unholy Heat is kind of a probs. Opponent's not going to give that information, that secret spell pierce tech.
I misspelled it also.
I was going to say something, but it was you already hit enter.
I was typing fast and it was lagging.
Yeah.
Like,
But they're not going to give out that secret tech. It's free information.
I wish I could. I wish I could know. Like in paper, it's pretty easy to like put something like last card spell pierce, right? And
Yeah.
like if they unless they have a really good poker face, you usually get to know right away if
Yeah.
you were right.
I remember there was a time you were playing. What was it? You were playing Jund or Jund against Abzan, right? Or you were playing something, and you literally like were playing the game, and you're like, you have this, this, and this in your hand, and the guy's like, how'd you know? You know? I
Yeah.
yeah, that was a pretty epic moment.
Oh no, that was at the GP when I was playing the Urza deck against the Jund deck.
Well, there was a time we were playing a smaller event, and I think you were playing a guy who was playing Abzan or something. It was like a local tournament,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
literally called out, I mean, the three cards that were in his hand, and he's like, "How'd you know?" Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you can just kind of tell by the way people play a lot of times.
yeah,
By the way, I'm not mulliganing the hand that has two ways of blocking Ragavan.
yeah.
Wait, they bobble themselves? Okay. Let's see if they play a fetch land or not. They do. Okay, so they don't need land, it looks like. Or they do need land,
Yeah.
but then they probably should have got a surveil land.
Ragster.
One reggy boy. Oh, don't yield to the turn. Just don't want to.
Yeah, that'd be. Huh. Well, I like that.
We're gonna get surgical again.
Oh yeah, my body's ready. They're thinking surgical is a cracked Magic the Gathering card. Tank, 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 tank,
Uh,
surgical. Oh, okay.
tank, 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 tank,
Oh,
tank,
they
tank,
didn't.
surgical.
Oh, they didn't have the surgical.
Now they're gonna use a bolt on it. Oh, they're
Yeah.
not.
Oh, jeez.
Well, get fucking shit on, I guess.
Yeah. Play another Ragavan.
Okay, they found land. So either they were looking for action or they were looking for land, right?
Yeah.
So here I think I'm gonna shotgun this water glyph, play Satoru, or do I just play Saga Haywire Might?
Huh. I think that
Like,
if they don't have Blood Moon, this Urza Saga just destroys them, and we can.
and if they do have Blood Moon, I will have wanted to get Swamp here, I guess.
Well, we can always Haywire Might the. Well, they could
No,
kill
I
the.
won't have any green mana, right?
Well, no. If you played off the Urza Saga, you can leave the
Oh yeah,
Overgrown to
good point.
float a green mana. But
Well, I think that they have Counterspell.
yeah,
I think that they're gonna cast Counterspell here. Target my Haywire Might. I think they're gonna fetch Island Counterspell. Is my current feeling. And then
okay,
they're gonna untap, play fetch land island, windmill slam blood moon,
yeah,
and I'm going to be sad that I didn't play Polluted Delta.
probably. If those are the sequences of events.
Okay, not the sequence of events.
No. They
Opponent bins a
bend,
Dragon
dude.
Rage Chandler.
Jeez. They really want that
A
Blood
one
Moon.
card, a one card away from Delirious Dragon Rage Chandler. Not good enough.
No.
What the fuck?
Nobody got time for that.
What are they? Okay. Never mind. A Delirious Dragon's Rage Chandler.
Yeah, yeah.
They must be looking for land.
Clearly.
Well, they found it. Okay. Aggressively fetching. You think that they cut Blood Moon post board?
I would think not.
They cast another Ragavan.
Okie dokie.
They have 5 cards in hand. I'm gonna get Swamp.
Yeah. I 100% agree that getting Swamp is they're trying to make us feel like, oh, they don't have Blood Moon and they're going to play Island and then Blood Moon and then we'd be sad.
I still will never be able to cast the Satoru or pick your poison, so it'll be pretty bad no matter what happens.
Yes. And if they do play the Blood Moon, we could either make a Saga or float the green and kill the Blood Moon. and lose their Saga, which I think is probably the better play.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
They might bait out the. Oh,
Oh, I mean, I'm never blocking, right?
no, I know.
So there is this a dress down?
I mean, at this point, this one's free, but the next one.
Okay. I mean, I'm jamming.
Dress down me, daddy.
I am going to get a Soul God Lantern and pop it, maybe?
Yeah, I like that.
They only have one spell in their graveyard right now, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you. Well, we're gonna eat
Let's
it.
just
So
take out the spell.
yeah.
All right, hiya. What is their hand?
I don't know.
Subtlety?
It's gotta be.
What are the other four cards?
Uh, lightning bolt.
I guess I've just been keeping green mana up with this Haywire Might.
Yeah. I still think they should have played it, even if like last turn, if they had Blood Moon, it'd be easy slam. So then we don't make any constructs.
Okay, they play a 3/3 Murktide Regent. Uh-huh.
That's probably gonna be chump blocking next turn.
Yeah, especially since I'm gonna have two lethal attackers, right?
Yes.
Okay, they have conceded. Weird
Wow.
game.
That was a super goofy game. They like threw value in the garbage can. Um,
Again, I'm upset that we got to get away with how poorly we played in game two, but these Asmo decks have always been good against Murktide. Post board, they're harder. Game ones are usually pretty easy, though. And game
yeah.
one is the one that we fucking lost because we didn't know we were up against a turn one Ragavan.
Yeah.
But as you can see, deck's really powerful. You don't have to do anything. You can just play the control sometimes and kind of go off. We saw how good we were against just building value with the cookbooks every single turn.
Yep.
And then they played a Blood Moon, and we went, okay, pick up Asmo, kill your guy, kill you, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, this deck's really powerful. It's really strong. I still think these Feasting Troll Kings are really good. It just so happens that two Unholy Heat decks, they're not very good against.
And we never drew them, so that's kind of a problem. You know, when you're trying to showcase a card, is A, bad matchups. B, you need to draw the card at some point. You know.
Yep.
But yeah. Yeah. Any other thoughts before we move on to round three?
Nope, same thing as we did in the other game. Bring in your removal spells. That's it.
Alrighty, we'll catch you guys in the next round. Here we are for round three, and we lost the die roll, and we have a terrible hand, which is the trifecta.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, this hand's good. Putting back one of the Feasting Troll Kings.
Yep.
I think that's really the only option. Okay, what are we playing against? They kept 7. Misty Rainforest go.
Could be a boat.
It could definitely be a boat. Something tells me it's like Living End.
Well,
But
no
we'll see.
force.
Yeah, we'll see when they crack this Misty Rainforest. Okay.
Underground Mortuary.
I was gonna say Yogg, but Yogg doesn't play Misty Rainforest, so
They do sometimes as the fifth fetch, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Well, sadness.
This actually works out okay.
Okay. That's right, because they can't.
They can get it right now.
Yeah. Right now is the time that they would have to.
Yep.
Okay. But now it's tapped, so.
Correct. I'm just gonna put a Feasting Troll King into play against them right now, so that's why
Yeah.
this was alright.
Yeah.
Your turn. Historically, this card not very good against Yawgmoth,
Yeah.
as it does not kill the title card of the deck.
Yeah. Protection from humans.
Yeah.
Interesting. Tap,
They're not
untap.
they're not gonna eat our other cat. Hmm.
Seems odd. Are we just making a construct, or are we just gonna try to
Well, I'm gonna make the treasure. Or I make the food, I
food?
mean.
Yeah.
Fatal push my Asmo.
Hmm.
Okay. Gonna eat the Bloodghast, or okay, again, this does nothing. Are you gonna eat the Bloodghast? Or okay. Sure.
Attack for 7. Hiya.
Your turn. So is it Grist minus?
I think that's the only thing I can really think of that's kind of scary. Or oh, Yogg. Okay.
Sure. I make Construct.
Yarp. Oh, jeez. It's a good draw.
I make Construct. Let's get Needle name.
Yawgmoth.
Uh, okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have conceded the game.
Come back, opponent. Wait, I was typing.
I'm still
Rude.
doing
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, so I definitely want the other needle.
Yep.
I like keeping a Haywire Mite in. So now spell bombs are kind of whatever.
Yeah, they're not great against their actual combo now, so
Yeah, Edict kind of sucks. I do feel like I want an Ashiok in the matchup. Troll King is really good here. Maybe we go down a Bloodghast.
yeah, I can see that.
Do I want the second Ashiok?
Maybe we want the second one on the play.
Yeah. Then go down like an oven.
Yeah.
I don't think I want the Soul Guide. I don't think I want a second Haywire Mite, do I? No, we have double pithing needle also. I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Um, Fatal Push and nothing?
Yeah. Probably
Gotta
not
do
good enough.
better.
Well,
Nothing? I think we can do better. Okay, we'll keep this.
huh.
I think I'm going to put back Swamp. And I think I'm going to go turn 1 Underworld Cookbook off of Saga. Nah, I can't be right, can it?
Just try to get a pithing needle.
Yeah.
Um, they could pick your poison, but because they also play that card.
Yeah, I just make them have it right away that way. I have to
True.
put back 2 cards. This is kind of rough.
Yeah.
Putting back that for sure.
That's got to be one of the lands. That
It's
doesn't
got to
seem
be one
great.
of the lands. And I think my best chance here is to keep Fatal Push and try to get an early needle.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is tough.
Yeah. Did they keep? Oh yeah, they did. They kept 6.
Sometimes you can kind of catch Yawgmoth with their pants down, so to say, by just keeping slow hands with only mana makers, and if like you can kill the first couple, it sometimes will just make it so that their hand doesn't function.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Yep. Okay. No pick your poison. It looks like.
Does not look like it. Yeah, definitely fatal pushing this wall roots.
Yep.
I just want to see someone try to push a wall of roots over.
All right, we're ahead on board, but still in a pretty tenuous situation. Yeah, Grist is a problem, but at least we get to get a needle off of this right now.
Yep.
Ugh,
Gross.
that was really unfortunate.
Yes.
I think I have to get the needle.
Yeah. Turn off this grist. Huh. Yeah, I guess we're playing cat. Or we
No.
can wait.
I already kind of just showed him I didn't draw land, but whatever. I mean, this thing doesn't block, so
Dude.
because they know their other card is Oval Chase.
Yeah, I know. I was just confused why they didn't block.
Damn. Yeah. Guess I should have attacked the Grist, huh? Oh, this is an end step. Whoops. Okay, no punish.
Punished for putting back the land. Well, I guess we won't be able to cast it early anyways.
Okay, Grist just takes 3.
They just don't like blocking with these insects.
Guess not. I mean, you can kind of just race me, so.
Yeah.
Force the Vigor. Okay, well, if they don't ever attack,
Yeah.
if I draw a land this turn, we could have a nuts turn.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Oh, we can kill their grist.
How?
Oh wait, oh, it only does the creature? Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely they block now, right?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Cord.
Haha.
Alright, we're good. Definitely do want the other Ashiok.
Yeah.
I guess I'm supposed to play the first Edict also?
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah, Witch's Oven, Troll
I think it's like
King.
this.
Yeah.
There's also a... You could like get rid of an Oval Chase instead, but... Okay.
Yeah. Sans Googe. Symbol to 6.
Given that we have a cookbook start, I am going to just needle Soul Cauldron.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, justice.
there is justice in this world. Yeah, we have to shock here. Get a water grave.
Play the cookbook. Pass.
Okay. Uh, are we playing Satoru as a blocker? I mean, if we play Ashiok and downtick, they're just gonna attack it.
Yeah, we don't take on ourselves though. We have a lot of
Yeah. Oh
action
yeah,
that
yeah.
way.
True, true.
Okay, we hit double Bloodghast. I was hoping to hit a cat,
That one pretty good.
but that's okay.
This Ashiok's gonna be absorbing 2 damage.
Alright. Young Wolf, Bloated Halfling.
Oh, they do not care about the
They
Ashiok.
want to make a 1/1.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, no cat.
That is pretty crazy. Or land. We didn't draw land.
Yeah, well, we milled over 3 lands.
Yeah, true.
I guess this turn they can attack and kill the Ashiok. I was really just hoping to hit a cat here. It would have made this like really easy.
Okay, where
Oh,
might?
that resolves.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Just have the Yawgmoth.
We have a
Oh,
grist.
gotcha.
I'm glad that they threw away a Court of Calling.
Me too.
Okay, they are gonna kill the Satoru.
That's
Are they
also
killing the Ashiok now? Nope.
just put it to 1.
Okay.
I think we've all done that. Thrown a card into Ashiok. Um,
Fuck. Alright, I guess we just lose. Ugh. These are the 2 like worst top decks.
yeah, pretty much.
Like a land here allows us to draw a new card. A fetch land draws us. Oh, let's draw 2 cards.
I mean, are we still playing Satoru? I mean, like we mill ourselves,
Yeah.
and
We have to spend
then,
a cat. We didn't.
jeez, we can't play the Satoru.
Yeah, I mean we're just fucking dead, but okay, we'll play it out.
Yeah, I mean, if our Satoru lives, we and draw land, we can maybe go off. I don't know.
We milled over 2 more land.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 11 land left in the deck.
11 to 36.
Can't trigger it twice though. Oh damn it, I didn't. We're only gonna draw 1 card here, right? Oh no, they each
No,
trigger individually.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so always yield. Yes.
We're trying to show off how cool our deck is. You know, it's not all about winning.
Draw
Okay.
card. Yes. Draw card. Yes.
Uh, we can crack foods and yeah,
I think
I
I'm
know
just
we're not.
supposed to cast this.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Do I want to trade my Satoru for one thing?
No. Well, we have another one at hand, but then we could still make construct and well, they're gonna attack us probably too. I don't know.
Yeah, well, these blood gas don't block, so
No.
I guess I just say go. I was gonna attack the grist, but they can just downtick the grist to kill the Satoru anyway. I guess I'd rather that they did
Yeah,
that. The
I
problem is
we
they just get that back to Yawgmoth doing it, and like they for sure have a Yawgmoth here. Yeah, right. You got it.
yeah. Dang.
Cat, cat, cat. There's one. Jesus. If we had a cat anywhere in there earlier, like I think we'd kind of go crazy.
I agree. I mean, we played a grindy game 3 against one of the best decks in the format, so
We milled half of our deck and didn't hit any of this card, and didn't draw a land when we hit multiple of these cards. Also didn't hit this card, which could have. We only had 1 left in the deck, but
yeah.
We also could have been making treasures to hit that. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Either
That was a heartbreaker.
yeah, it was, but sometimes that's the way it goes, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next round. Alrighty, well here we are for round 4, and we won the dice roll. We got a Gigantha Gamer,
This needle probably doesn't do anything, but I'm keeping for sure.
they mulled a 6.
So we have a turn 3 7/6 Vigilance Trample. Probably depends on what this looks like. Zoo
Yeah, with Fern
or maybe
Catacombs.
Jund. Okay, Jund. Well,
Or the Rock, I don't know, it could be.
every card in our hand doesn't matter if they take it, if they thought sees it.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm going to
yeah.
take the Pithing Needle.
I
Because,
mean, clearly, I was just gonna name Renin 6 blind now, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, pretty much. They didn't want to put Feast and Troll King in our graveyard for us? Now we can get a Surveil land. Maybe, hopefully, put a card, where we want it to go.
it does look like Jund Saga for sure now.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the it's Tarmogoyf. Thought it was gonna be a Renin 6.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so let's do this first. Grab an Undercity Sewer. I don't think I want this.
Yeah.
I think I want to draw action. Or another thing that's good in the graveyard.
Why can't Feasting Troll King have haste? He's full. He's been fed food. He should be ready to go.
There's a chance that they didn't block, so.
No, I get it. And we had fetch land in our hand, so.
I'm guessing that they're just going to have their 1-of terminate. Okay, Renin 6.
Oh.
What am I attacking? Attacking them? I don't think
Yeah.
the Ren matters.
I don't think the run matters either. It'd be nice if they blocked the blood gas for us.
They will. I'm also not going to sack it to the oven because I can sack the Troll King and get it back all in the same go.
Yep.
So let's go Insidious Roots. Let's fetch such a Watery Grave tapped. That'll trigger the roots.
It,
Activate only during your turn. That's okay.
Yep.
So opponent's at 7. Do I just do it now? I can sack the Troll King and put it back in play right now.
Um.
It'll trigger the
Yeah.
roots again.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, I can think of a few reasons why not.
Why not? John doesn't do a good job dealing with wide
Wide
boards,
boards, yeah.
so and a 7/6 vigilance trample. So
Are they on Molten Collapses? Probably, right?
yeah, I would say that's probably a fair assumption.
So I think like one Terminate, one Molten Collapse is usually what I see. Maybe two Molten Collapses. Alright, we wind. Alright, well, just to show everybody at home what this is going to look like post-board.
Yes.
Let's see. Jund. There we go. Okay, so this is what their sideboard looks like.
Hmm. Yeah. Just oops. All hate.
Literally every card in their sideboard is fucking good against us, except for this Orvar.
Yeah.
So this is probably going to be a one-sided ass kicking.
Probably.
Um, the best we have is to try to keep them off of stuff by bringing in all of our hate also.
Yeah.
I don't even think the Soul Guide's good. Second Needle, I don't. Man, I guess do I have to name explosives with one? They have just infinite hate. It just doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
So I want all of these things. One Feasting Troll King is plenty here. We can go down an Oval Chase. We can go down a Bloodghast. We can trim a Witch's Oven. And then we need to find some other cuts here. Um, Maybe I don't need all of this against the Saga plan. We could just play 2 Pick Your Poisons and 3 Haywire Mites.
Seems fair. I think that's probably a good split. The Haywire Might blocks Ragavan, so
Yeah, also too, the Pick Your Poisons can pick off DRCs, which is another
yeah.
reason why you kind of like having them here.
Yeah.
Um, they are oops all hate.
Yes.
Maybe we go down second Bloodghast. Maybe I just do this.
Yeah. I can see that.
So I think Roots and Satoru are both still really good.
It was, yeah, I was
Maybe
gonna
it's like
say
this.
because we're taking out Satoru value engines, so probably yeah.
Yeah, but like the Cauldron Familiar is enough with
No,
Satoru to
yeah,
like get you a lot. Plus your Saga picking up a Haywire Mite, which it probably will a lot, like will also
yeah,
trigger it. And the Bloodghasts are like pretty fucking bad in this matchup in general.
yeah. We got 15 seconds, so I think we're
I think I'm gonna do it like this. I
okay.
think I'd rather have the Satorus.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, the rough thing here for them is that they also just had 15 card sideboard to bring in and didn't know what to do about it. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Uh.
I mean, this right here is enough for me to keep a 4-card hand. This would be a keeping a 5-card hand. This would be a 7-card keep I'd still make.
Yeah.
So, I think this is just a keep.
I think so too.
If we get Thoughtseize, it's really fucking bad, but we can Scryland, I guess, or Surveilland.
Yeah.
All right. I also think that they're boarding out their Fatal Pushes to make room for, or they're boarding out their Thoughtseizes to make room for all the hate, right?
Yeah.
Or they should be. They are indeed. Okay, we might be able to get somebody here the same way we did in game 1.
Yep.
or in round one. I mean,
Yeah, I got what you meant. But the viewers, good to clarify for them. They might be flicking on their keyboard like that was game one, um, round one.
so the reason I did this is so that next turn I can play the Asmo
No,
and the Saga and the other cookbook.
I 100% agree, and we've done the same. It's kind of a sneaky play, to be honest with you.
Let's see if they use a removal spell here. They
They
don't.
don't.
I've always loved the way that these cards play together too, but people don't usually put them all in the same deck. I love it. All right, Senior 6.
Second Asmo's kind of weird.
Uh, it, it's gonna beat the
The
removal
multiple.
spell in their
Yeah,
hand, right?
true. Yeah.
They're not missing land drops anytime soon.
No.
So their hand is 2 land, 4 unknown. This has got to be a fetch shock, right? Oh, not. What? Okay, Fable.
They're gonna Blood Moon us. No, I'm just kidding.
Fable doesn't make a ton of sense as I can kill it
Yeah.
and hit the Ren for 5 or 4. So if I
Yeah.
bring this back, I'd have to discard 2 cards. I think I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Alright, we didn't draw anything relevant. Although that is our only other watery grave.
Mm, that is awkward.
We still have a breeding pool and we already have a black mana in play, so it's not that awkward.
Okay.
So much so that I actually think I'm going to. Oh, we also have the Surveil land still.
True.
It is blue black. So I think I'm gonna discard the land. I'll play the fetch. I'm going to eat this. And I think I'm attacking them.
Yeah.
This Ren just doesn't look like it's going to do anything right now. We may get blown up by you know, like removal spell, enchantment hate spell,
Yeah.
force of vigor, and then I'll be like, now this Ren 6 has got all sorts of action.
Yes.
Right, so they're going to discard land. So 5 unknowns. I think I am going to get the breeding pool here. Go to 15 and make a construct. Make
Yeah.
another construct, and then maybe I'm just getting needle for a run.
Yeah. That or EE.
But I can't get E. Oh, you mean needle for EE? Got
Yeah.
it.
Correct. Yeah. And you get a needle. Yeah. You're talking about needle targets. Oh.
All right, molten collapse, pretty good. We have a backup Asmo here, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
A Tarmig Oof. Okay. Okay, so I make a token. Do I discard the Bloodstained Mire and whatever I draw this turn while making a token? Because then I can't play the Asmo, right?
Yeah. Mm.
So maybe I go discard Bloodstained Mire, don't make a token, discard whatever I draw, play Asmo, kill Tarmogoyf, play Cookbook, attack for 3. It's just attack for 3. They have no
Huh.
cards in their hand. I kind of think that's the play.
Yeah. No, I like that. I
I
think
don't
I
I
don't
don't
love
love
it,
it.
but
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah, I just don't have the food. So other options, get Needle and then not play the Asmo. That doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. So get Needle name, Ren, and 6. Discard this. Play
Play the
this.
Asmo.
Grab a cookbook. Play the cookbook. I have a 6/6, so I guess I'm attacking first.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Now I get
Deal.
to save my
Food.
food. Okay, they still have 3 cards in their hand. Only one of them's a land. Oh, okay. I guess 2 of them are a land. So they have 1 unknown card. It's a Shadow Spear. They go to equip, I kill this. Their last card's a fetch land. They picked it up last turn.
oh, well,
This doesn't do anything.
it doesn't right now. No.
So if I discard, this becomes 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get back the Cauldron Familiar, put into 1.
Yeah. I just wish you had a sack outlet.
Or,
We
okay,
played
hold
the.
on.
Yeah.
No, I do have a Psych Outlet because then the next turn, whatever I draw, I can shoot it with Asmo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I won't have 2. I won't have 2
2
unless it's
foods.
a. I won't have food unless it's a Oval Chase.
Yep. But we have 3
So,
lethal threats in play. They have 1 land in their hand.
well, they're gonna have to make a Saga token, equip the Shadow Spear as
Yep.
like they're out here, right?
Yep.
We also still have we have still have a bunch of hate cards
Yes.
like in our deck. Oh, they found a push. I think they're realizing if they cast any spells, they're dead.
Yeah. They basically just have 1 play.
Well, they could cast push, make Saga token, but they'd also have another. They'd have to have another
Mana.
spell.
Oh.
So they're yeah. This is the only play that they have. Yep.
Making it 3/3.
Okay, this is what they drew for the turn. Oh, they were just trying to figure out if they had the mana. Okay, they were just counting because their last card is a fetch land.
Oh.
All right, each opponent sacrifices an artifact. Will do the job.
It will indeed do the job. That was a very good a card to draw. Sweet. We're 3-1.
Lost a heartbreaker to
Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoth. And this Jund matchup is very much about like cards and not throwing them away and like leveraging because they have so many 2-for-1s in their deck.
Yeah.
But luckily we were able to dodge most of the hate and then just like make them trade 1-for-1 a lot until they molten collapsed and then just get ahead by outgrinding them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I liked our sideboard plan, but I guess it was against. I mean, we didn't really have that many great cards. I guess we just had to basically like
We have
bring.
some good cards.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
We have
I
some
guess I
good
liked our
cards.
sideboard plan, but it's so like we were talking about in the sideboarding. It was so hard to be like, okay, they got like 15 cards they could bring in, 14 cards they could potentially bring in, and it just attacks us from all different axes that actually hurt our deck. So
Yep.
yeah. But any other thoughts on the matchup or that
No,
round?
happy to walk away from that one with a W. I think it's a bad matchup post board.
Hell yeah. Alrighty, catch you guys in the last round. Alright, here we are for the last round, and we lost the die roll. And
Again, for the
again.
fourth time this league, I think.
Yeah, we definitely lose a fair amount of dice rolls.
Um, I really don't know how to feel about this hand.
I mean, Urza Saga can win you games, but like,
We're not doing
we
anything
don't
for
do
multiple
anything.
turns.
Yeah, so I think Mulligan.
Okay, this sounds quite a bit better. We'll
Yeah,
keep it.
yes.
Do I
Uh,
discard the Calder Familiar? It's such a sneaky play.
yeah, I like that play a lot. Are we just putting back Feasting Troll King? Think,
I think that this is our win con here, right?
yeah. So then we put back land? Is yeah. Or or Daredevil? I know,
No, we
yeah.
can't get
Yeah.
rid of Daredevil because it allows us to
Yeah,
repeatedly bring back King and Calder Familiar.
yeah. Is it just
I
Asmo?
I think it's literally put back land, right?
Yeah, that was my first thought. So, uh, we're on the draw. I know I say that all the time. We never get punished.
We've just put back a land that felt fucking awful.
Yes. Oh, oh my.
Oh shit, yes.
Oh, oh
No,
no.
come
The one
on.
of. I wonder if they're playing. Oh, oh man, this feels nice. We haven't run into Etron ever in our league,
This
so
is fucking brutal.
brutal. Yes, that is insane.
Oh god, we're like fucking dog shit against Karn and like main board graveyard hate
Yeah,
against our all graveyard hand.
yeah. Oh my gosh, this feels okay for me. Sorry. As much as I want to, we got this. We got the
Ugh.
Eldrazi Tron. Okay, they got turn two. Thought Not Seer. Oh, Matter Shaper. Oh, but we should scoop it up now. Uh, so
I
are
don't have a
we?
way of doing this without losing the Cauldron Familiar.
I mean, we could discard Bloodgrass, see if they crack the relic, or not crack, tap the relic, and then we can
They're
try.
gonna tap the relic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. We don't have a second land.
Like literally jokes on you.
Yeah.
So it's Oval Chase, get it back. Play Asmo. Throw up in our mouths a little bit.
I mean, they don't really have a lot of ways to deal with Feasting Troll King, except for like double dismember or Karn downtick or whatever. Yeah, no, no blocking.
I mean, the way that they have of dealing with Feasting Troll King is Thought Not Seer here.
True. But they would have played it last turn if they had it. So, oh, okay, they're playing the Mishra's Factory version. Oh,
Needle Cookbook. Dude, fucking kill me right now, please.
uh, Dang.
Like,
Oh, jeez.
oh, this just dies to the asthma. What?
It does. Interesting. I was not expecting endless one. Um, I mean,
Dude,
another
our hand
creature.
literally does nothing. I'm out. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you got it.
Like,
Yeah,
uh, things I cannot beat are double hate card in game one, right?
yeah, yeah. It's hard to tell how many sagas around, but yeah, I mean, pick your poison. Haywire mites are good.
These idle pushes suck. His edicts are okay.
Yeah,
These break dices are amazing. Get out of my deck.
yeah,
We don't need the spell bomb. This is probably overdoing it.
yeah.
All right.
Bless you. Trying to find a list with
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, man. I don't. I really don't.
I
It's
know you
gonna be
don't.
okay. I, I got turn one relic
Yeah,
into turn two matter reshaper, which didn't matter in the slightest,
no,
into turn three pithing needle. Like I didn't have any way of winning that game. The pithing needle plus the relic just destroyed our entire deck,
it did indeed.
and we didn't have a second land through all those turns either. Like
Yeah,
the endless one didn't matter in the slightest.
no. We should just scoop to the matter reshaper. Yeah, this hand seems good.
I mean, it's not the best. Double Witch's Oven sucks. Wait, this
What are they exile?
another Gemstone
Oh,
Caverns.
I see. I have been seeing some gemstone caverns. I'm not a really big fan of it.
Are you sure?
You're right.
Turn one Matter Reshapers?
You're right. The dream. I just don't like to be getting rid of because like you're already mulliganing somewhat. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. That's just my opinion.
All right, we're gonna shock. We're gonna play a Witch's Oven, and we're gonna play a Haywire Mite,
Indeed.
and we're gonna really, really hope to draw another land next turn.
That would be nice.
Take three. I hate everything about this game today.
I wish there was an endless one. No, I'm just kidding.
So do I. Instead, it's a turn two TKS. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna take my Satoru, play Chalice on zero. Okay, no Chalice on zero. Pog.
Just all of the witches ovens. I'm assuming they're not playing
Dude,
any
they just
Urza
literally
Sagas.
have infinite fucking manlands.
I know.
Last game they just played hate cards. What the fuck is this? Oh, they're gonna use this to pump the Mutavault? Sure. Is it just mono brown Stompy? Wait, we didn't draw any of our destroy target lands either.
No.
Uh,
Don't we have 4 of them?
yep.
Ah,
I mean, we just drew more of these, right? More Witch's
exactly.
Ovens. Sack, gain life. Always yield this. Sack. Sack.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that Satoru would have went apeshit this
Yeah.
game.
They lucky they had Thought Not Seer.
No, they had to have
Yeah,
Gemstone
Gemstone.
Caverns, Eldrazi Temple, land to play a turn 2 Thought Not Seer.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I didn't give a shit.
It's because I was dissing the Gemstone Caverns. That's what happened.
Oops, all pumps for my Mutavault.
Yeah, that can be one swole Mutavault.
Alright, well, I lose no life this turn and they're gonna lose 3.
Serum Powder. Yeah, I've seen some people playing that. Okay, they're playing like a more mono brown Stompy style deck.
Yeah. I would not suggest playing Serum Powder in any deck ever. This card is just not good.
No, I agree.
Either your hand is dog shit because it contains Serum Powder and
Yeah,
you want to throw it away, or
yeah.
you were gonna mulligan, right? Like, because your deck was not built to keep hands. Like, I don't know. I've never liked it. Okay, this doesn't matter in the slightest, dude.
It actually helps us. Our Cauldron Familiar just did 4 damage.
Yep. Please, anything?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Attack. Put him down to 8. Alright, we need to find something.
We do.
So I'm gonna do this all right now. Oops. I didn't mean to put this second.
Yeah, we should probably see what else we draw.
It makes blocking this turn really hard.
Yeah. That's a bad card right now. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
We'll take it. Pick your poison. Oh, I know. I mean, like they gotta have something, but they definitely didn't look great.
I mean, I'm sure that they still just have hate cards, right?
Yeah, yeah, true. We know they do, obviously. Um,
I think I'm fine with this. Although it does now seem like they literally can't beat this card, right?
that's what it looks like.
Unless they TKS it.
Yep.
Also, too, maybe Fatal Push is better than Pick Your Poison. I'm gonna bring in. I'm just gonna leave one Pick Your Poison with the Haywire Mites.
Yep.
Also, too, Roots would go apeshit against them if we could ever draw fucking Roots.
That would be insane. They do not have a good way of dealing with that. Unless they're playing the Walking Ballista, you know. Well, that doesn't even solve the issue, yeah.
No.
Basilisk Collar, Walking Ballista. Yeah, not good
I
enough.
mean, the sounds good for around the draw.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I can't activate this, so maybe this hand's bad. Put a mold to 5.
Okay.
This mold to an Eldrazi temple. Okay, so we drew another land. I think I'm just playing Cauldron Familiar here.
Yeah, I like that.
No TKS. I always have it.
Yeah.
The Mighty Matter Reshaper.
You can't beat the card. It's too good.
Okay, I need to dig for a green source.
Yes.
Fuck it, don't care. So I can block, sack, get it back, and then I have Satoru next turn.
They obviously just drew that. Eternal Scourge.
Sure.
Get in their cap. Okay. Huh.
So I think I'm gonna play Satoru, put Cat back into play.
Yeah.
It's not gonna trigger it because I think that they have a yeah, they have a dismember.
They do indeed.
Okay, so I don't get any life.
They have one card in hand, so.
I don't know why I could tell you, but I knew for sure that they had a dismember. Oh, triple Eldrazi Temple. What a good mulligan. Good old serum powder.
Heck yeah.
Wish it was any other card in Magic right now, don't you?
But they gotta activate their Blink Moth. No, I'm just kidding.
This is an artifact. Oh, non-creature.
Yeah.
Okay, just block like this. Wait, what? Wait, why didn't it let me?
Uh.
Oh, I was yielded through the turn, I think.
Oh.
So I think I'm playing Roots,
Yeah.
Cauldron Familiar.
I mean, they're at 13. It does matter. Every point. Yeah, they have no cards in hand.
Yep. Next turn we also get to put this in the graveyard with the Saga, or we get to.
Oh.
All right, never mind. Just stop tech thought, not so you're sure. That's okay. We get to go get another Witch's Oven now.
Yep. And then start going ham with the Insidious Roots.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they have a very good way of dealing with that card.
And these are going to go out of control very quickly.
Yes.
Okay,
They're like
drill
weeds.
land. Make Saga. Get another Witch's Oven. And they scoop. All
Awesome.
right, 4-1.
We beat the broken Eldrazi. I guess they're more the mono brown aggro Eldrazi aggro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
But
yeah.
only losing a close one to Yawgmoth.
Yes. A game 3 nail biter.
As you saw, though, this deck is very susceptible to hate cards, and so People drawing their Saga targets against you is rough. People having a lot of cards to sideboard in against you is rough. But if you get any part of these engines going, like Roots Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven or Satoru Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven, you just go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You can also, just so you guys all know, you can do this in Pioneer.
Yeah.
The problem is you cannot beat Vein Ripper.
No.
But you can do this in Pioneer also, where you just play your own
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorin, Vein Ripper, Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven, Satoru Roots.
Yeah.
Um, but no, in all honesty, this deck is really fun to play. I do not think it is hyper competitive. I think we did above average today. We beat a bad matchup in the Jund Saga deck.
Yep.
We beat what I think is historically a good matchup in Murktide, but they can also missequence
Yeah.
like they did. Even though we fucked up, they were also fucking up. And then,
We beat Prowess.
yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I'd need to play a lot more against Prowess before I knew for sure. But it feels like Cauldron Familiar is pretty good against them.
Yeah.
Um, with Witch's Oven, it feels like Asmo's really good against them. It feels like Insidious Roots is pretty good. Like, so maybe it's just a good matchup for us.
Could be. Yeah. Like you said, more testing is probably needed to
Hmm.
determine that. But yeah, the deck seemed really fun, really explosive. It seemed like there's a lot of different halves of the deck, and like some of the combos like really intertwine with each other.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. Um, Sideboard, I like the sideboard.
It seems like maybe this card is just worthless.
Yeah, we never saw it against the Eldrazi deck, but
Well, it's we only care about it against Tron, right?
correct.
And I thought that they were Tron, and then we just didn't reassess post board. I probably just should have boarded this card out. But
Yeah,
it kills Manlands, so it wasn't the worst card. But
yeah,
um, yeah, you just probably don't need this unless you know for sure that you're going to be playing against Tron, and then you could just play other cards. I'm not exactly sure what else I'd want. Maybe I'd want a pivot that's a little harder, where I
yeah.
take out these things,
It's not a bad
or
idea.
maybe maybe there's a pivot where you don't want this and this.
Yeah,
Like maybe like all this goes, or I don't know. Like, but you could find other things to put in these places pretty easily.
yeah,
The few mainboard fatal pushes felt fine. I didn't really want that much more. Like they were nice to have in the early turns, and then usually you just use Asmo to like control the board,
yeah,
or Insidious Roots to get way over it. But this deck feels really strong. There's another version of it that we have together. Not sure if this is better. We need some more testing here. But this is basically the same concept of deck. Difference being that we are on Sandra's Steel Seekers instead of Satoru's. Have much cleaner mana.
yep,
And then you get to play the Shadow Spirit, and you get to play a little less Witches Ovens because you're going to be able to find them so much easier with your Steel Seekers. Also too because you're going to draw your Urza Sagas more often.
yeah. And you found some spots for edicts in the main. Looks like with that.
Yeah, this deck is kind of needs this a little bit more. You need to interact a little bit better, and then like you're much more in on roots because you're not going to be drawing cards off of Satoru. Instead, you're going to be just like churning through your deck with Center Steelseeker, like binning all of these sorts of things. Like, look at how many cards we have that we actively want to put into our graveyard with Center Steelseeker. Like, this is nuts, right? Like, this is a lot of good cards to put in your graveyard with Center Steelseeker, plus all of these are good hits because Center Steelseeker puts them in your hand. So 34 cards in your deck are just like you're happy that are on top of your library every time you trigger this card.
Yeah, no, I definitely would like to try out this config. So
I also think that this one's a little easier to pilot, but the Sandro Steel Seeker triggers are much harder to deal with.
yeah,
But again, over here, like I don't even know what we want to do. I haven't even finished like working on this, but I really do think that maybe this card doesn't matter.
Probably. I think like
This
pick your
deck's
poison and like some of those cards are pretty good against
the problem is we
Tron.
just can't beat Karns.
Yeah, true.
So like we just have more. Like here we
Uh,
have the needles in the board,
yeah.
but
I mean, like maybe more shield because most of the Karn decks aren't playing other planeswalkers, right? So maybe we just want more Shielders decks just to make them
yeah, that
sack
could be
it.
good.
But I don't know.
Maybe some more graveyard hate, like
Yes, yeah.
point and click
I was
graveyard
thinking
hate.
like Dothy because you were talking about Swerve Plan. Like,
Yeah, where you could take out the blood gas and just bring in Dothies.
yeah, but
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
not sure if that's the Swerve Plan you're looking for. But I was like, when you said Swerve Plan, I'm like, yeah, Dothy, same, similar thing.
The difference is that like you're taking out a card that can't block to put in a card that can't block, right?
Yes, I didn't even think about that. True. But it is graveyard hate. It's also unblockable for the most part, unless someone else has a Daffy. And then,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's fine enough with the Soul Guide and now Spellbomb
Oh
that we
yeah.
already have.
Equip the
So
Shadow Spear on that bad boy. Jeez. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I'm
and then
messing.
like yeah, maybe you just do want one more Edict.
Yeah. Just to deal with Karn. I was thinking like we don't really have. Yeah.
You could also like play Veil of Summers. You could play like you have a lot of options over here. But I think Pick Your Poisons and Hail Mites are at like an all-time high right now. Really good cards to be playing.
Yeah. If you guys have any suggestions below on Swerve Plan or some suggestions. Not saying that they'll make the cut for sure, but we'll definitely uh, look at the comment and consider. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what I would want to do. I also kind of wanted to have a third Feasting Troll King because I feel like in the center Steel Seeker build it's so much stronger to get multiples of these. But
yeah, that card seems nuts when we had it on the battlefield, but it seems like we never drew it that much. So
yeah, and having two of them in your deck is a lot easier to dig down to when you're with Steel Seekers triggering. Like, because think about all of these cards are triggering Steel Seeker plus the ovens and the cookbooks trigger it every turn.
yeah,
So it gets pretty crazy. Also, too, with your roots, you can cast these more often, so having the third one's not so bad.
yeah,
But I don't know. Again, these are just kind of some loose thoughts. Again, these sorts of decks are super fun to play. Really skill intense because there's so many triggers going on all over the place and so many different lines. But
yeah.
they're F&M decks. Like these are not the type of thing I'd want to necessarily bring to a big event.
Oh boy, no, my brain would hurt by the time I was done with round like 3 or whatever, two,
Yeah,
three.
it just like the first person you ran up against, it was like I'm playing two Hidetsugu Consumes All, two Pest Control, playing two, like and you're just like, oh god, like you're just
Yeah,
gonna get run over. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
Two Brotherhood's End,
Yeah,
and four,
yeah,
uh, four Pick Your Poison, and three Force of Vigors. That's my whole sideboard. It's like, oh my god.
yeah. We've definitely ran into some of the people at our local metal that kind of have sideboards like that. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, we should
but
open those chests. Are you opening them still or no?
oh yeah, I need to open them. I need play points.
Yeah.
I
See
need
what
play
can.
points bad, dude. I've been burning play points testing all these decks. Look, I don't have it. I have 120 play points right now.
Yeah.
55 garbage and
Uh,
zero. Okay, we got about 14 cents worth of cards here.
very nice.
Let's go.
Gold Vein Hydra.
Let's see. When it dies, crit a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to its power. Good lord, this card's unplayable.
You know,
Oh, wait, it has haste? Maybe.
it's
Hold
got
on a minute.
haste. Vigilance. Trample haste.
Wait a minute. Maybe we're cooking.
Yeah.
No, we're not cooking. This card's dog shit.
Yeah.
Ascendant Spirit? I don't know. Maybe this card's worth a couple of bucks because of Spirits and Pioneer. Who knows?
Yeah. It's hard to tell.
Shifting Ceratops, Skull, Pog.
I pulled one of those in my packs recently on MTGO. So yeah.
Awful.
Alrighty. Anything else before we wrap up?
No, this deck's great. let's cut the break the ices and figure out what else we want to do. Get in the comments. Tell us what you think we should be playing instead. Um, Try to limit it to like 1 and 2 drop cards, like saying like, oh, we should be putting Shieldred the Apocalypse in our sideboard. It's like, okay, well, we're never gonna cast that card.
No.
We're land destructing ourselves in a 20 land deck. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's not realistic. But if you want to comment below, I'll appreciate the comment. But probably not going to make the cut if it's
yeah.
shielded. But yeah, good point. So, but either way, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.